You know, I can't imagine. My thing is that you wake up,
Mhm.
you do your work and stuff, you do all this, but then you never once have a sausage roll, and it's fucking crazy to me.
I never do what?
Oh my god.
Have a sausage roll.
Have a sausage roll?
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
feel sorry for people who don't have sausage rolls.
I got my hands on the Trials armor early and I want to show it off to you guys. So in today's video, we're going to be starting off with the warlock. It is called the Atavistic Idol armor, and I believe it is based on the god Horus. So I haven't gone flawless recently, so I'm going to use this TikTok from the Evolved Jedi, and he has Metro Shift on here, so keep that in mind. So he shows us that it's a lot like the past armor sets where all of the lines are the parts that glow on the armor. The part that's different on this armor set, however, is the bond, because even though it does glow the same color as the rest of the set sometimes, the actual Eye of Osiris that you see here, that can actually be manipulated by shaders instead. Let me show you. So here it is with Gambit Jadestone, and as you can see, you can manipulate the color depending on the shader you put on it. And don't worry, I got you covered. It does in fact work with the photo finish shader. As for the shaders that I thought were interesting on this set, I liked Temperature Wash, which in my opinion gave it a Native American feel. Crucible Red Jack gave it a stronger red color while maintaining those white colors. Regal Medallion was another good choice, which adds some yellows in there while still maintaining that same look that Temperature Wash gave it. You can never go wrong with Gunmetal Marigold, which adds some blues in there, which really complements the gold. Plated Lupinus also looks great with this armor, highlighting all of the metal bits with the purple coloration. Wicked Overgrowth adds a little bit of green in there, as well as a muted gold, which help highlight the red coloration on the feathers. It just all comes together so well. If you want something a little bit more recent, we have Echoed Anger, which you can never go wrong with. And lastly, we have my favorite one, which was Tyrian Abyss, which we will be using in today's fashion build. So to start this off, I didn't want to use the robes because I felt like everybody was going to immediately go for these, and I wanted to be at least a little bit different. But that isn't to say that the robes aren't cool. They are really awesome, and I will probably make something with them in the future. But instead, I decided to use the Lightkin robes because they did have a lot of fur around here, which kind of complemented the feathers on the Sunbracer ornament called Eyes of Mercury. Now, the reason I decided to use this instead of its base ornament was, one, I really like the blue color here, and I thought that it matched very well with the blue on the Tyrian Abyss shader. And I really like the way that the Lightkin robe just kind of went from purple up here all the way down to fading into a nice blue color. So originally with the Tyrian Abyss shader, the helmet looked like this. I really liked how the feathers were blue, but I didn't like how dark the helmet was. It basically made it all black. So I went ahead and I searched around and I found Lion's Pride worked really well with this. It did have kind of a different color up here on the head, but whenever you're looking at it from far away, it doesn't look that off-putting. Now, it did add a nice purple color, which matches the purple on the Lightkin robes and on the feathers for the Eyes of Mercury. And like I said, the purple up here really made it just look a lot better because the set shades from this purple color to this white color and then kind of ending on this like really nice blue color, which also is carried in the Eyes of Mercury ornament here. Now, we do have a little bit of gold color that we couldn't shade on the Eyes of Mercury, but it didn't really bother me too much, and like I can't do anything about it, so we're rolling with it. For the bond, I kind of had a little bit of trouble with this at first. I haven't really played the Shadowkeep campaign on my warlock, so I don't have that really cool like bond that has like the cool black feathers on it. So I couldn't use that, and I didn't really want to play the Shadowkeep campaign. So I decided to go with the Solstice bond. I believe this is from like the 3rd or 2nd year of Solstice, and whenever you rock an Arc subclass, it gives it this really cool effect, which matches very well with the Eyes of Mercury gauntlets. I also thought about using something like the Celestine bond, which again added that nice blue color, but I thought it was a little bit over the top and it kind of demanded a little bit too much attention away from the Eyes of Mercury, so that was my thought process on choosing this bond. Now, before I go, I want to show you a couple more sets. Now, these are from my Discord server, which I will have linked down below. Now, I don't have too many to show you because, well, not a lot of people have this armor yet, but let's start this off with Sheep. Looks like he and I had the same idea going with the sun bracers, but he decided to use just the default look of it, and he's trying to do some sort of like Phoenix build here. He has the bird head and the solar robes, and he's even got the contender bond on, which is just perfect for this. Now Fresh Dom grabbed the bird idea and took it to another level with the wings of Sacred Dawn, and honestly everything here just works so well together. The only thing that I wish that he did was have a little bit more gold in the helmet to match the rest of the set, but it still looks cool nonetheless. Now this second one is really cool, and it plays on my love for Nezarec. So we have the Afraid of the Dark ornament for the Nezarec Sin, and combined with the new Trials robes, it makes him look like an Egyptian god. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. If you guys want to see more fashion for this armor, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, because whenever Trials finally comes out and more people have this armor, you can bet I will be posting more of it there. And the next video is going to be on the Titan armor, so get subscribed for that. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to all of my Patreon members. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make some of these videos. You guys are awesome. And as for the rest of you, I will be seeing you in the next video. Go ahead and click on any of the videos popping up in your end card now. And as always, stay beautiful.